errors or damages of any kind resulting from access to its internet resources or the use of information contained therein. Every effort has been made to ensure the accuracy of information presented is factual. However, errors may exist. Users are directed to check facts when considering the use of We Praise Radio's website and online radio. We Praise Radio is not responsible for the content or functionality of the next program, outsourced and not owned by the We Praise Radio institution. Statements, comments, or opinions expressed by the users of We Praise Radio and Broadcasting Technology Resources are those of the respective authors who are solely responsible for them and do not necessarily represent the views of We Praise Radio and Cyrus Broadcasting Technologies. Thank you. We Praise Radio.
We know that we're asking Americans to do a lot right now. So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible to this virus.
A question I often get asked is, why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
Social distancing is really physical separation of people.
It's what we refer to when we ask people to stay at least 6 feet apart.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants, not going to theaters where there are a lot of people. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others who might actually be infected and infect you.
We all have a role to play in preventing person-to-person spread of this disease, which can be deadly for vulnerable groups. For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
Say hallelujah with you. Say hallelujah with you. Say hallelujah with you. Say hallelujah with you. Uncle Q is here on demand. He'll play your favorite songs and then you dance. Whatever you do, don't change the station. He got something for all the nation. I love you, wish you are. I love you, tune in. I love you, hey, hey. Say hallelujah, go you.
You're listening to the all-new We Praise Radio, broadcasting on WePraiseRadio.com.
Hey, Rondell, I ain't gonna do nothing. I gotta send you young men for Christ. I'll do it tonight, so you'll have it. Hold on, you guys. I'm just trying to load in for everybody to know I'm on the air. Thank you for chiming in. We got Young Men for Christ going to be with us to talk about the Stellar Award-winning Young Men for Christ, to talk to us about their brand new single release. I got Kim Winsett too. I'm sorry, I got her too. I'll send them all. That's right, y'all. You reached Uncle Q right here on We Praise Radio. Happy Friday to you. And it's the last Friday of this month. We're getting underway with this new year. I'm telling you, it is the 28th. We're shouting out to y'all and saying hallelujah. Thank God it's Friday to you all. You worked hard this week, those of you that worked, and we thank God for being good to us and allowing us to see the end of the week. And we ask him to continuously bless us during the weekend. We want to take this time to shout out to all of those that have chimed in to be with Uncle Q on this wonderful Friday. We want you to stay put and let the people know that we got some special guests that's coming up tonight. And it is the one and only Detroit's own Stellar Award-winning quartet. That is right. Young Men for Christ. They got a brand new single, y'all. We're going to be playing it. Tonight is Detroit night, y'all. I'm going to be playing a bunch of Detroit night before we get underway with this good interview with Young Men for Christ. So we ain't going to delay. We're going to get this thing on the way. All right, then. You know, we just come to slay and bring gospel music your way. That's what we plan to do. All right. Shout out to the one and only Rondell Murray. Y'all gonna hear him tomorrow. All right, then. We got some new music, y'all. Got something coming from Mary Carlson and also Sister Kim Winsett. Yeah, she's got a brand new single out and we're proud of her. And of course, we got Ellen Hayes lined up, Darius Twyman, I'm sorry saying. And the list goes on for Detroit. We're gonna play Detroit. And while we await the arrival of the Stellar Award-winning Young Men for Christ, and we're gonna have a conversation with them and listen to see what the things that they're doing. All right, so hey, let's do our countdown. All right, then tell a friend, tell a loved one, tell somebody that Uncle Q is on right here live on YouTube Live. Okay, all right then. I love you, and those of you listening to us in Radio Land, I love you too. Thank you for listening in. Let's do our countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
You're listening to the all-new We Praise Radio broadcast.
Hey, Lena.
WePraiseRadio.com.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It's Detroit night, y'all. We're going to open up with the Detroit chapter of the Gospel Music Workshop of America. It's Revive Us Again. It's featuring the one and only Pastor Kim Winsett. No, this is not her new single, but we got it lined up to give to you. We're going to let her open up tonight. Come on. Shout out to Lena Brown and also to Kathy Burrells. They have chimed on in, getting ready for the listen to what we got. Detroit night, y'all. That's what it's gonna do. We're gonna do Detroit tonight, y'all. Young Men for Christ is gonna be with us in a couple of minutes, y'all. We're gonna talk to him. The one and only Gospel Music Workshop of America. Talking about revive us again. It's Kim. It's Pastor Kim Whitsett in the lead, y'all. Lord, the girl knows she can sing. Come on, Kim. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, we got Young Men for Christ that loading in, y'all. Gonna talk to them in a few minutes. Detroit's own Detroit chapter of the Gospel Music Workshop of America right here on We Praise Radio. Oh, I told y'all it's Detroit's night. It's Motor City night, y'all. Go pick up the one and only Darius, Scatman Twyman, and Destiny. Come on, tell me where.
Tell me where, 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 tell me when the love comes from me, will I be lying in my grave or standing with hands raised? Will I be walking down the street looking for someone soul to meet? I'm wondering. Anybody wonder? Come on, what? Tell me where, tell me where, tell me where, tell me where, will I be when the Lord comes for me? Sit at a table, saying that I wondering, yeah, will I be right or wrong? Oh, praising God. Yes. Oh, yeah. Come, yeah. It doesn't matter, no matter, no matter, no matter, because you're
Hey, Tony. Shout out to Hallelujah Singers' very own Tony Mackey just chimed in tonight. We got the Young Men for Christ waiting. They waiting in the wing, y'all. We're going to talk to them about this brand new single they got. It's Detroit night, y'all.
tell me where, tell me where, tell me where.
Hey, Kim. I got you coming up. The wonderful sounds of Jerry Sperman and Destiny, y'all. As I told you before, we got Young Men for Christ ready to come on in, y'all. We're going to hear something else, and then we're going to break the ice and bring them on in here, y'all. It's brand new, y'all. It's the one and only. It's Pastor Kimberly R. Whitstead, y'all. She's calling this one Conqueror right here. Y'all go get it. Go get it. It's right out. It's out. It's out. It's out. Go get it. Come on, Kim. Sister Kimberly, Pastor Kimberly Whitstead is on live with us. YouTube Live, y'all. Y'all congratulate her and let her know how you're enjoying this brand new one. It's called Conqueror. Available everywhere. Y'all go get it. Go get it. Detroit's very own Pastor Kim R. Whitstead, y'all. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Kim taking me so much. You ain't taking me for nothing, girl. This is overdue. We've been waiting on you, girl. Congratulations to you. We love you. Detroit's own Kimberly R. Whitstead, Conqueror. We've been waiting on you, Kim. Hey, Philip. Hey, Cora.
Marion Counseling Service, specializing in bariatric counseling, DUI SOS driver's license reinstatement, gambling addictions, geriatric counseling, grief and loss counseling, substance abuse, and so much more. Please allow the skillful staff of Marion and Associates to help restore you back to wholeness. Call them today at 313-265 45 or 313-307-425. Marion Counseling Service, located
Mute yourself.
511 Telegraph Road, Suite 215A. Call them today. That's 313-265-3645 or 313-307-4252. You're listening to the all-new We Praise Radio, broadcasting on WePraiseRadio.com.
That's right. As I told you before, that's right. They're here. They're entering right here in the room. The Stellar Award-winning quartet of 2021. It's the Young Men from Christ out of the city of Detroit. They got a brand new CD, a new single out, y'all. We're going to talk about it and talk to them. They're coming right on in. But we're talking about this song right here. It's called Testimony. It's the one and only Young Men for Christ.
When I was living in the world of sin, Jesus came and he took me in. He took my feet out of the miry clay. There's the more sorrow, somewhere on just to stay. Oh, guys, I live, and I sure don't die.
The wonderful sounds of our very own. I can say that because I'm from Detroit. I wasn't born here, but I was raised there. The wonderful sounds of these great young men, Detroit's own Stellar Award winners, Young Men for Christ. Talking about testimony right here. They're right here. They're coming in right now. Gonna chat with them and find out about this brand new single they released last night at 12 midnight. It's a hot one. We're gonna let you hear it. If you don't have it, go get it right now. I mean, go get it. Sing, y'all. Stop teasing me, Eric. Shout out to Sister Cora B. Roberts, thanks for chiming in. M. Green, I see you chiming in. Deanna Caston, I want to thank you for chiming in. To Uncle Q right now. I told y'all I got these bad boys from out of the city of Detroit. Oh, yeah. Eric Sr., Eric Jr., Davion, Cordell, Jesse, and Lance. Put them names together. You can't do nothing but come up with YM4C. That's Young Men for Christ, y'all. Come on.
12 whole years. One day she heard about a man that could heal the sick and raise the dead and give sight to the blind. Was coming through her town yard, and the lady said to herself, yes she did, if I could just dance as a heel of his God, oh, I'll be able. Like a ship driven by in the storm.
I'll ask them, Kathy, if it comes on. Is the new single on hard copy? Just download. Just download, Kathy. It's not on hard copy. I'm coming in after this song with y'all. Taken from the Project Elevation is the one and only Stellar Award-winning Detroit's own Young Men for Christ. Oh, yeah. Y'all know them boys is bad. Come to your programs and tear the houses up. Yes, sir. The anointed Young Men for Christ. We thank God for them representing our city very well. Sing, boys. Eric Sr., Eric Jr., Cardell, Davion, Jesse, Lance, and Lance Sr., y'all, Frank Sr. Oh, yeah. Detroit's own Young Men for Christ, YM4C. That's what they call themselves. Gotta talk to them, gotta ask them what's going on with this new single they got. And boy, when I tell you it sounds good, it's hot, y'all. That's right. That's Detroit's own Young Men for Christ. And we got them right here live, y'all, on YouTube Live tonight. And we're going to talk to them right now and ask them about what's going on, what they've been doing. You know, they done went down there and went and got that old Stella Award last year. I'm telling y'all better stop putting Detroit down. Y'all think we lost and we ain't got nothing. I'm telling you, we coming with full force. The choirs is back and the quartet's back and the soloists is back. Y'all just better get back. That's what you better do, because we got the power of the Lord. What's going on, fellas? You can go and unmute yourself and y'all tell us what's going on. We got the one and only, the big boss. He here with us tonight. And we got Eric and Cardell and we got Davion. They all here. And how y'all doing, fellas?
We're doing good. All right. How you doing? Good.
Doing good. Congratulations on much success that you guys have been doing to represent us in the city of Detroit. We appreciate you and we love you and we want y'all to keep doing what y'all doing. All right, then. Make sure y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Listen, let me ask y'all this. What in the world did y'all feel like when they called y'all name, Eric Sr., and said, and the court, when Risen said, and the winner is, they said, Young Men for Christ. What did you do?
Man, I almost fell out. That's what I did, because one thing for sure, I couldn't believe when they called our name. You know, we never had a shadow. We didn't go say we didn't have a shadow of a doubt, but it was some really tough, quartet singers that's been doing this a little bit longer than we have. But like I said, what God has for us, it has for us. There's nothing nobody can take away from that. And I just was shocked when they called our name, and I was just overwhelmed with tears and joy and happiness. When we walked up on the stage, me and my nephew, we started the group together. And when they called our name, we just couldn't believe. He cried up, walking up the stage, and had to take him out. And it was just one of them things when they like The Price is Right, come on down. And we came on down too.
I can imagine it was. Eric Jr., what you felt like, man, when they said, come on, y'all don't want.
It was a moment to remember, for me and my family. It was definitely something that we definitely dreamed about. It was definitely a dream come true. I never thought that, that would happen for us. I believe that it could. We, before that, like 2 months before that, our management asked us, like, how would we feel if we won the Stellar Award? Do you think we was ready and stuff like that? We gave our opinions, but, but with who we was up against, we was just like, well, they probably going to get it and different things like that. And which they did, they were deserving as well. But what they say, favor ain't always fair. God showed us favor and, allowed our dreams to come true. And it was definitely an amazing feeling, a moment that, I'll never forget, and mainly just because I was there with my family, and because I got to do it with my father, and my cousins and my brothers, man. So it was definitely an amazing feeling.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So I'm gonna move on over here to Davion, and I'm gonna ask him now. Davion, I'm sure you probably lost your mind when they said y'all had won, because you go to everybody's quartet program and you wouldn't probably think that, oh, well, we're gonna get there one day, and then it shocks you like that. What was going on in your head?
Basically, I wasn't there. I was here. So
right,
I was at the church, and when it came across my phone, that we had won a Stellar Award, I was like, yeah, this a lie. They just kidding, And I was actually sitting there. I was sitting there with Josh Turntine as well. And so it came back in the group chat again, and like, we won a Stellar Award. And so I stopped for a minute and I'm like, wow, what? You know what I'm saying? So have I ever dreamed of this moment coming? Yeah. Did I think it was going to come as soon as it did? No, I didn't. But when you do the work of God, He will reward you at the end. So it was kind of like, wow, this is crazy, but it's well deserving because we did put the work in. We did do the labor. We labored in the vineyard, and God rewarded us at the end of the day no matter what nobody say, no matter what how it looks to anybody, I feel like God rewarded us at the end of the day with it. And I'm looking for him to do it again.
And he's able. But y'all, and he's able. That's what y'all just said a few minutes ago. He's able. He's able. He's able. Cornell. So I'm seeing you not the, I don't think you're the youngest, but you second to the youngest, because I think Jesse was the last one to come in to join in. Now, where was you at when you got the news?
I was actually still here in the city as well in Detroit. And pretty much I had almost the same reaction that Davion had.
Y'all thought it was a joke at first?
Especially only because with me being new to the group, it's just like, I know that they put so much work into it. So when I joined the group, it was just like, okay, I'm gonna join in and I'm gonna try my best to put it same, if not push as harder to show them that I'm willing to do God's work as well, and show them that, hey, I want to reach out to the people for the kingdom. So when this happened, it's just like, okay, I just joined the group and now y'all telling me we're nominated for a Stellar. So that was already the dream come true for me, being nominated. And then here it is, turn around and you tell me we win a Stellar. So it's at a moment where it's just, I have a self-afflicted moment to where I'm like, okay, you see what you walked into, the favor to be able to join, they allow me to walk into this miracle with them. So, I was just so humble. I'm just so humble by it, and I didn't take it lightly. I took it and I'm like, hey, you guys allow me to be part of something great. And, I'm willing to take this ride with them.
That's a good thing. We were all, we're proud. You all had some heavy hitters that you went up against, but God showed you all through this that if he's for you,
yeah, definitely,
who can be against you?
There you go. There you go. I've got too many preachers in here. Y'all got it. And that we're happy for. Keep a level head, y'all, and y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all representing us so well in that category. As the young men for Christ, when we see you all are dressed well, you're looking well, and we appreciate you all for representing us in that magnitude, because you just didn't have to. Is it hard? Because see, I understand LaVille is in his absence tonight and what have you, and I don't know what Jesse's at and Lance at, but we're going on with what we got to do. But we're gonna ask this senior man, is it hard to keep these young men together? I already know. I just want to get your opinion, because somebody might be trying to start a group somewhere else looking at the young men for Christ.
Dr. LaQuint Weaver. I wish you would never ask me that question. I can't. I'm on live, and I can't lie. Yes, it is.
Okay.
The key to keep a group together is communication.
Yes. Yeah.
And I've really been trying to keep this group together, like with communicating where everyone needs to respond, because if we don't have communication, how can we be successful? Because we don't know which direction everybody want to go in.
That's true.
And I don't take it for granted. These are a good group of guys when we together. When we all together, man, we are totally whole team. We a team.
Yeah.
And when we together, man, I'm like this. We are champions. But sometimes, man, we scatter. We like sheep, and we scatter sometimes, and it's hard to come back to the vineyard together, because sometimes we gotta go pull one and get the other. But at times, if we've been called on to do God's work, it shouldn't take that long for no one to communicate to God when we're doing something for him. Mm-hmm. But, and I understand that everybody has the agendas, but like I said, one thing for sure, when we together, we're unstoppable. We are a team. And I just, I thank God for each and every one of these guys, man. Because like I said, they all work hard when we together. When everybody come together, man, we are together. But sometimes, like I said, as me being the oldest of the group, and I look at all of them as under, my kids, because I have a son, and sometimes I have to stay on him just as well. And by him knowing who I am, I feel sometimes that Pops, just sometimes he had to pull me to the side and try to.
You gain another body of children.
Yeah,
I get it. You got it. You gain.
Sometimes it gets difficult, but like I said, they not know none of them no bad. None of them. Wow. Sometimes they can be a little mouthy, but like I said, but I who don't? Because everybody they all got their own opinion.
And we've been there that way because we might not have been as mouthy, but we've been at their age at once before.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
The experience will teach them. They'll get it down the line and what have you. But I know that you are very proud of them and the work. I've been in some of the rehearsals and have worked with the guys and what have you. But to see how hard they work in rehearsal, everybody, you wouldn't believe it. These guys, they don't. When they come to work and they get it together and they don't want to leave until it's finished. You got a lot of people that are here that want to congratulate you guys for all the work that you've been doing and what have you, Sister Kathy Burrows and Sister Cora B. Roberts and Shelley and so many others are saying congratulations to you all for what you all have done.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you. Detroit does. We really, really appreciate y'all so much.
Thank you.
Now, I'm going to ask some little crazy questions real quick. I'm going to ask you this. Who's always the latest?
Go on and say it, Junior.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting better.
Oh, it's you. You're the late one.
I'm getting better.
All right. You're the latest. All right, then.
I'm getting better though. So
all right. Who's the one that keeps up all of the in other words, the laughter in the group?
Not me.
No, I thought you were about to say mess.
Laughter, me.
I'm
the one that do that.
You're the comedian of the group.
And the messy one.
And ain't that something? And he gonna own up that he's the messy one.
He ain't lying.
He not lying. All right. Who's the most quiet?
Me.
Yes.
He just said he's the most messy, so he can't be quiet. So it's Cordell.
I'm both.
Wow.
Cordell, honestly, Cordell's the laid back one, and he really ain't gonna say much unless you ask.
I'm just
he go with the flow. Like he go with the flow.
Wow. Who's the peacemaker?
Nobody.
Me.
You're a peacemaker. No, he's
I'm
not.
The peacemaker.
No, he's not.
I try to keep the most peace out of everybody for real.
No,
you try to keep the most. Y'all getting the other side. Y'all
Lance Wilson is the peacemaker. Yeah, because he be like, "Why are we arguing? What? I don't even know how we even got here." Or he talks like that, and he talks real calm. So it'd be Lance Wilson. He's the peacemaker. Yeah.
So what is Jesse? What Jesse? He's the what?
Jesse also he also just go with the flow. Like Jesse is the one that don't like the confrontation. So like if it get too escalating, like, he's like, okay, like I don't want no parts of it.
Wow.
So Jesse real laid back and real and quiet, but he speaks up when he got to speak up though.
Then he speaks up. Well, yeah. God, you guys y'all blessed. And
yeah, we got a group full of different vibes going on.
Right.
Yeah.
I think each member of this group got a different personality. They got like 2 or 3 of them. Yeah.
But one thing I can say together, when y'all come together, I have witnessed that, even being a part to see you all backstage in the dressing rooms and what have you. You all are just like brothers, y'all just like brothers, and you represent Christ very well, and what have you. So that's about it. Well, little birdie tells me that y'all on the 11th are going to do the halftime show for the Detroit Pistons. All right now.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Y'all excited about being? I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like. Cause me and
Okay, can you give us can you tell us how it feels to be out down on the Pistons floor?
Y'all ain't interviewing me. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. It is something to feel.
Okay.
It's a feeling. And see, and especially when they made it to the finals, and then we had to come back to sing because we sung 4 times for them. But man, that first one, it was like a woo, you know, and you're trying to say, look at all these people looking down on me, but you have to break that monotony and say, okay, I'm here to do God's work, and y'all be done prayed, y'all gonna do just fine. I know y'all are. I know y'all gonna do just fine and what have you. I just want them to tell y'all, come back again. Come back again. That's what I want to hear them to get ready to do for you all. So on the 11th, so y'all ready to do that big step right there? Everybody gonna be watching y'all.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That's
everybody gonna be watching y'all.
You know.
I'm gonna shout for Jesus.
I'm like this with it. If you put the mic in front of these guys, they're not gonna realize they zone out and go to work.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They zone out and go to work, like they and they sing. When we come together and sing, it doesn't matter how big the crowd is or how little the crowd is. The performance that we do for God is real. Mm-hmm. It's out. Like I said, it's real. And I'm trusting and believing God that when we get on that, down on the Pistons floor, man, it's going to be an experience that we know we never experienced, but it's going to be an experience, going to be a life-changing experience. I truly believe, because we never know who's watching, but we know God is going to be watching. But at the same time, I truly believe it's going to be a life-changing experience for young men for Christ, man. I really believe that.
It will be.
I trust it. I'm crazy enough to believe that.
Yeah. You all, I think if I'm not, as far as I know of, I think that you guys are the first quartet group that I know of.
I believe so.
Been blessed with this honor to do something like this. A quartet, era to do something like this for the Pistons. So now that's a blessing right there.
That's right there, exactly.
Right there to do that. So I'm proud of y'all for doing that. Then they tell me in March. Now Davion is always at this event. Every time I see him, talk about it. Listen, Davion don't miss the Ecclesiastics Quartet. He don't miss it. You can find him up on the front. You might as well be on the stage. He don't never be in the back. He be in the front. I don't care how short he is.
Same seat every year.
Do you realize what? Do you know what a windmill do?
Clear the road.
Clear the hour. He about to clear that room.
Listen, he is there. I say congratulations to y'all. Y'all finna go to Memphis and y'all going down to sing for the Ecclesiastic Quartet Convention.
That's it.
Right. Y'all excited about? Tell me how y'all feeling about that happening.
Man, it's
okay. I'll go ahead.
Let me go first. Hold on. Let me go first.
Oh, okay.
I am excited because I have not been around no good quartet in 2 years. About 2 years.
So they didn't have it last year at all.
They didn't have it last year. They didn't have it.
Of course, we knew they didn't have it the year before. It's 3.
The last one was in before the pandemic.
Okay, so it's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years, and I haven't seen all those many groups on the same platform live in a long time. So I'm going to enjoy myself, especially Doc McKenzie.
Well,
I'm going to enjoy Doc McKenzie. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Eric Jr.
It's definitely going to be an exciting occasion. Just because we get to be able to sing in front of our peers. And definitely do what we, love to do. We already know, it's a lot of, naysayers and a lot of expectations is going to be, going to be expected and things like that, which is fine. But ultimately, man, it's just we just going on there for the experience and just to do what we do. We ain't going on there for no shape, form, or fashion, nothing like that. Like we're just going on there to be amongst our peers and enjoy each other and in fellowship and make connections, because in this industry is all about connections and the people who you know. So that's definitely our focus and goal. And on top of that, just to enjoy quartet music. Like we love quartet. We some quartet heads. So like it really don't take much. So
y'all the quartet fellas. That's it. That is it,
sir.
All right, senior. You excited?
Yeah. I'm excited. This is nothing new to me. I've been around quartet all my life, so it's just being around new faces we haven't seen, and being around the quartet industry, because the quartet, you got new quartet artists that's going to be down there, and it's a lot of stuff you can learn from a quartet convention, the do's and the don'ts, and add it to your own ministry to making it success. So I'm just excited about just being around quartet, the quartet groups, and one thing for sure, God is going to be there. Like I said, we're going to be there with us. And like I said, I know that it's going to be people just going to be, singing. You're going to have groups that's going to be just want to win. I know they're going to have showcases down there. And it's just, it's just going to be an experience for the ones that never done it.
Okay.
That's the key. That never done it.
Yeah.
And you want to go down there. You want to do your best. You want to look good. You want to shine for God. So you want to make sure that you 100% ready. Because one thing for sure, if you're not ready, don't go.
Don't go.
Don't. That's right. You don't want to. That's one thing for sure. As a quartet group, you don't want to get down there and embarrass yourself. That's the last thing you want to do.
No, you don't want to do.
Don't want to do that.
Don't embarrass us.
Be ready.
Cordell, I saw you at the anniversary. And honestly, I didn't know you had that in you. Honestly, I really didn't. And
listen,
I was like,
not to cut you off though, LaQuint, that was the first time we heard Cordell sing like that in the first place. So we didn't know he had that in the meeting. That was the day before.
Okay.
The day before.
He pulled that one out at the anniversary.
Yeah, I trained him well.
Also,
the day before he did.
That was a
day
surprise.
before the anniversary.
Yeah,
I trained him.
Pulled that out. And
I trained him well.
Like, oh my God.
I trained him well. I trained him well.
Okay. So now, what does it feel like now singing with these young men? Because see, that's a question I had for you and Jesse coming in, because they had a track record before you came. So was that a lot of pressure when you came in to be? How long did you stay in a little shell, be timid for a minute? Because I understand, because you coming into something like that, you kind of freeze up a minute and say, do I belong here or whatever?
Yeah, honestly, when I came into it, I really came into it more so trying to be humble, if anything. So I mostly was just excited pulling everything in. I sat back, like they said, I'm the quiet one for real. I honestly just sit back and relax and just observe everything, trying to learn more so as to just stepping out already and trying to, I want you to hear me. I want you to hear me. No, it was more so they came to me and asked me, hey, you want to be a part of this? All right, I'm willing to learn and do whatever I have to do to show y'all that, hey, I'm excited just as well as you are, so it wasn't really more so a shell. I just was, I'm like, I'm the new guy, y'all put in all the work. I want to learn and I want to, just take all this in. And then they were pushing me to like, man, we know you got something in you. Come on, let it out. We know you got something in you.
All right.
And, honestly, I had we rehearsed, we went over a little something, and I gave them really the holding back side. And so they were on my head like, look, man, if you gonna be doing this, you gotta give it your all. You gotta give it your all. And it went from that to like Man said, literally right before anniversary.
That man is the driller on that flow. Yeah, he's a driller on that flow. He drills you until you are just squeaky, just clean. Like he drills you. I'll be looking at him, I'll be saying, do he take vitamins or do he take, it's like boom. And then I can't say that too much because I can do that too. But man, I know what you mean.
The crazy thing about it though is you need somebody like that sees the potential in you that can push that out of you, because I still could have been the same person that just give you, just go up there and sing my note and do a little two-step. But he like, nah, man, I know you got something in you, push it out of you, and so that's just where I've been at, honestly, with it now. And now we got some more little surprises in store, but hey, the more that they allow, and it's not just me, it's the rest of the group. We all, it's more so like a family thing, we push each other, and the more we push each other, the more potential and the more talents we see that each member have. Is just like, man, it's a group full of talented men for real. Whether it's a high thing, a low thing, somebody's more energized, somebody's laid back. Everybody has so much of a,
Well, that's a blessing. I appreciate you guys, and I understand the anniversary. Hopefully, that your manager told me that they're possibly, guys are working for this year's anniversary, possibly to do a live recording. So we're all excited about when that's going to happen, for you guys to come forth with a live recording. But let's talk about what happened at midnight. Well, I would say, today. At midnight today, something happened. Y'all dropped this wonderful single on us, and it's entitled Saved and Sanctified. And I got it this morning. I'm gonna say it. Your manager didn't send it to me. I had to get it myself.
Okay. You know how slow he is sometimes. He always say,
"Oh yeah,
I'm gonna do it." He got so much on his plate. He don't want no help.
You don't have to worry no more. I got him covered. He's just, as soon as he gets home tonight, we're gonna have brother to brother come to meeting.
All right.
Please do.
And you ain't got to worry no more. You ain't got to worry no more. We're gonna have that right together and what have you. But who wrote this song?
Lance wrote this song. So
Lance wrote this song.
Yep, Lance wrote this song. Lance, he was like, man, we just need something. Y'all pray for him. He's a little under the weather right now. That's why he's not on the call. He texted me, told me he couldn't make it.
Okay.
But he came to us like, man, we need some more music. And he like, I wrote this song. I just want y'all to see, how it go. And, it started off with, him just giving the words, and, he got with Tony, who arranged the song, produced it, mixed it, mastered it, did everything.
Yes, sir.
And, and it came out with how it came out. And, he said this expired, he just wrote this song, just thinking about everything that God was doing. And, it came out what it was. So
I want y'all to know it is a wonderful song. And I'm going to say this to you all. Presentation is very, very important. A lot of people may not know you. And sometimes you go shopping and you might not even see somebody if you go to the record. Well, when I used to go God's World or somewhere else, and I may not have heard the group, but their presentation was so good with the packaging that it drew my attention to them. I hadn't heard them sing. You all look splendid. You all, not that you didn't look splendid before, but y'all looked good before. but this combination of whoever picked whatever y'all picked to wear, you young men are looking good for Jesus Christ. I know y'all, and I'm saying that to y'all. I mean, classy, very tactful.
Exactly.
Everything is just looking dapper as men supposed to look. You all are showing our younger men that you still look good in a suit. You all are really doing that. Yes, and I thank you. It's behind you guys are looking very, very, very good. And I appreciate and applaud you for that.
Thank you.
And for representation. And don't let nobody stop y'all from doing that, because this is what some people look for. They don't want it. They want to see what they're presenting, and they're going to push.
We gotta say thank you to you as well when it comes to that, because you definitely gave us some knowledge, some nuggets in that time that we still, hold on to this day, like for real.
Now hold right on to it, don't you?
We hold and we make sure, and I promise you, when we go shopping for uniforms now, we make sure that we are the same from head to toe.
That's right. So guess what? Didn't that's our little inside secret, y'all. We won't tell y'all about that. But didn't it show up that same day when y'all went to doing it? And it happened, and you saw, and y'all was like, oh, we ain't got to worry about it because it's all uniform. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Your daddy be fussing, but I had to come back and tell y'all. Now y'all come on and don't come back home unless you got it. Don't go to that program. And when y'all got back, y'all was sharp in that. What was that? I don't know. It was a melon color. Oh, y'all was clean on that anniversary. Y'all really was. Well, y'all always clean for everything. I basically see y'all. Even when y'all do little shirt and pants set, it is so coordinated and well done. Keep that up, young men, for Christ. Y'all make sure y'all do that. Listen, we ain't gonna hold them because they're waiting to hear this brand new single. For those that don't, Captain Burrows says they be sharp. You're right. See, these the women talking about y'all be sharp. I was told, my mama told me a long time ago, she said, when a man wears a suit, we women sure will look.
Tell them again, Doc. Tell them again.
When a man wears a suit,
right, we
women will look. Because I mean, I guess they look at it, they say, well, we dressed in the overalls and we dressed down. But I guess that's the appealing. The women say, oh, look at him, and what have you. So don't be afraid to wear no suit, y'all. My daddy taught me a long time ago. He said this to me and my brother. Every man ought to have a suit in his closet. You need a black one, a blue one, and a brown one. Those are your basic colors you start out with. Every man, because you don't know when you're going to need that suit. All right, then? So, that's what the ladies do. They like to see us dressed up. And you know what? But when we put on one, we feel a little different, too. We feel a little stronger and a little mighty. Yeah, a little mighty. That's what we do. We feel stronger and mighty. I appreciate y'all for being here with me on today. And I'm going to play this monstrosity of a song called Saved and Sanctified. And we're going to, look, we got Jesse coming on in. We ain't going to leave him on out. Let's play Saved and Sanctified. And we're going to come back in and we're going to, like my daughter and some of the girls was in my group saying, who is that? Who I ain't seen him. They be looking at, who is Jesse? Who is Cornette? See, y'all know, y'all don't even know y'all know. Y'all think, is y'all the Temptations or what? Y'all the gospel Temptations now. Y'all, Eddie, Melvin, Paul, and Eddie, and women, and David, and y'all the Detroit's Tempting Gospel Temptations. Listen, let me go on here and I'm gonna play this song. And listen, we want y'all to look at it right now. It's the brand new release, y'all, from those fantastic Stellar Award winners 2021 Quartet Division, Young Men for Christ. They are our very own, and they got a new one. And I want y'all to sit and listen to it. If you don't have it, you're going to run and get it. It's available right now. Young Men for Christ.
Here's brand new music. It's brand new music right here on Say Hallelu with Uncle Q. Brand new music.
My life's been changed. I'm so glad it changed. I've been lived in the water, and I don't like times. Oh, that's so good. And I feel alright. Oh, baby. Good God tonight. I move on. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. I've been lost.
Not even 24 hours old, y'all. It's Detroit's own Young Men for Christ, their brand new one, Saved and Sanctified. Are you saved and are you sanctified? Got them right here on YouTube Live with Uncle Q, talking about this brand new single. Come on, boys.
I got a new way of living. I got a new way of giving. You got a new one. I got a new choice. I'm so glad I'm saved. Somebody ought to tell them. Oh,
Detroit's own Young Men for Christ is their brand new one, y'all. Saved and sanctified. All right. I told y'all that thing is bad. That thing is bad. That thing is bad. Welcome, Jesse. Jesse's now arrived with us, y'all. So we got him in here. Jesse, what you think about this new one y'all done pulled out on us?
What's going on, man? You know, it's a banger. It's a banger. It's written by Frank McGee. You know, it's an awesome song, and I really think it speaks to this time. You know, given what's going on with COVID and everything, and how everything has just drastically changed. So it fits. It fits this time, and we just want to make sure that it blesses the people in just a massive way.
Right. Well, listen, you've been the youngest one in the group to come in. There might not be an age or whatever. You might be older than somebody else, but you have to look at
actually, he's definitely the youngest.
He's the baby. I mean, is he the youngest for real?
Him and Lance the same age. So yeah.
Well, who born first?
I want to say.
Well, Lance's birthday in August.
Yeah.
Okay. And your birthday when?
My birthday is in December.
Oh, he the baby.
You is the baby. You is the. He don't wanna use that word. You know you the baby of the group, and you the last one to come in here. Everybody just looking at you saying, "Nah, we gonna add this up." Since you are the baby of the group,
Yeah.
How does it feel to sing with? Let me tell you something.
Mm.
I had saw Cardell, and I said, okay, good. But when we went to Memphis, and Cardell couldn't make it, and you were there,
Yeah.
and I looked, and I hit one of my group members and said, he act like he been singing with them for a long
What
time.
you say?
And you probably looked at me and was like, why is he looking at me like? Because I was so amazed that, because I know Man is a driller on that flow.
Yeah.
And he was on one end with his height, and you was on the other end with your height. And it was like, it wasn't like it was rehearsed.
Yeah.
It was a natural flow, and it fell in. And so when we was all sitting around in the lobby, I told Lavelle, I say, y'all better not let him go. Y'all better keep him. Y'all better keep him, and y'all better keep that other one. Don't let them go. He said, I know. I said, no, I'm gonna tell you one more time now. You gonna keep him. I said, cause it's gonna work out just fine. How does it feel, like I asked Cardell, to come into a group such as the Young Men for Christ? Did you have a lot of weight to have to carry to catch up with them? Or what did you feel like when you first got with them? Now I know Memphis was supposed to be like I'm feeling in.
Yeah.
But what happened?
That was his first time. That was his first time too. So like what you seen is our first time seeing it too. So it was a lot of first time moments we all see.
Oh, so y'all didn't see that?
We ain't see that either. It was the first time. So with Cordell it was the first time. With Jesse it was the first time. Like that was his first performance with us.
So Cardell and Jesse had tricks for y'all.
Yeah, they had
That's
tricks
what
on
they
their
had. Okay, I got it. Go on. What did it feel like to be with this group?
It felt like a journey. I mean, I grew up in church. I attend Greater Emmanuel Institutional Church of God in Christ, where my bishop is the presiding bishop.
Yes, he is.
Of
the what? Of the what? Of the what?
Of the churches of God in Christ.
God in Christ. No, so you know that's where I come from. So I'm no stranger to gospel music. You know,
right.
So it jumping right in. I didn't feel like I had a lot of weight to carry. Well, I don't know if I can say this part. I actually wanted to be in the group back when Franklin and I were in high school together. So
y'all went to school together.
Yeah, we graduated from Detroit School of Arts. And I remember when I first found out that he was that he had his own group, and I was like, okay, Franklin, let me join the group. And he would spin me so hard. Like he would just like not say anything to me. And I was just like, okay.
Oh, he didn't want you, he didn't want you to join?
I don't know. I think at that time it wasn't really a need to bring anybody in.
Got you. I got you.
I was understanding about it, but I wanted to so bad because I seen him one time at some church in Detroit. They were doing some concert, and I was like, okay, yeah, this group, they got a lot of energy. They're passionate about God and they're passionate about what they sing about. And I said, I would love to be a part of that. And then I was like, it's all males. I said, yeah, that's something that I would love to be a part of. So I think I got a call about Memphis. I want to say it was 2 weeks before.
About 3 weeks.
Yeah, somebody correct me on that.
About 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks. And Franklin called me. He was like, hey, what does the rest of your schedule look like for the month? And he was like, can you think you want to like go to Memphis with us and sing? And I was like, Memphis. Now keep in mind, I had already been trying to get in this group for like some years. And I had never even thought about it. And so I was like, okay, well, let's use Memphis as a spot date. Let's see what Memphis is about. Let's see what the group is about on the road. I would love to see that. Got on the road and everything just checked out perfectly for me. And I just was like, all right, let's do it.
You in?
Yeah.
Y'all do such a wonderful, wonderful job together, as I was telling them earlier. And we are yet proud of you all. And the things that you do. I just ask y'all to keep up the good work and listen to y'all leaders, Um, you know, they it may seem like it's old, but it's not old. It's a protection, and it's out of love. If they don't protect you all and let you go out there, then y'all would say, well, why did y'all let us go out here? And you knew that this way it was gonna be. But no, that when they fuss like that, they're trying to pull you back from something that could be dangerous and what have you. Because you know, the devil's gonna try to come at y'all anyway, because he don't want y'all singing for the Lord no way. If he can get y'all to get in the clubs and do something else and yank on the girls and call them out of their names and what have you, that's what he's going to try to do, you know, to try to dismantle you all in your mind. You'll get in your mind and let alone in your spirit, you know. So you all got to continue to, pray together and stay together. Ask God to just keep y'all, you know, in harmony, what have you. How many years is it gonna make this year in 22? Y'all been together?
10 years.
Y'all got 10. Ain't that something? That is something. Y'all count that a blessing, because
Yes,
I
sir.
always tell somebody that 5 years, you really find out if you got a group. And then you'll find out who's really in your group, the core. You know, they'll stick and stay. Because that wind and that storm, it'll come and hit you. It'll hit that group, and that's when you find out your love for one another and can we handle this? And y'all got too many preachers in here, so y'all better stay together. Y'all got some preachers in here.
You know, Dr. Weaver, I look at it like God has really blessed us over 10 years out of, you know, when we started off together, started off as 4, and it started off as a father and son. And God has just continued to bless this group over and over and over. As I sit and look, God has blessed us with over 17 awards throughout the nation. And, you know, I don't take it for granted. We don't take it for granted. But the highest award that he did bless us with was that Stellar Awards. And that's something that no one can take away. It doesn't matter if they say we didn't deserve it. It doesn't matter if they said we shouldn't have got it. Well, that's your say. But God says different. And I look at it like, I asked these guys probably that year of, or do you think we really deserve to be on the Stellar Awards? Some said no. Some say they didn't know. Well, I looked at it like we did deserve to be there. And once we got the call saying we have made the first round, I said, wow, okay, that's a start. Then it got higher. Then they said we made the finals.
Final ballot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we really got excited then. Then when we got asked to perform at the Stellars, oh man, you talking about something great. This is something different for Detroit. Yes. And we represented Detroit because, like I said, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe we the only gospel quartet in the city of Detroit ever performed at the Stellars. If I'm not mistaken, I believe we are. Okay. And when we brought it home, man, that was. I think we should have had a parade. To me, you ask me, a parade. We should have had a parade because, like I said, we should have been more. Me personally, I think we should have been more welcome, but that's okay too. We got who we want. God showed up for us. And we thank everybody that voted for Young Men for Christ. And we thank everybody that supported Young Men for Christ. Because if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be us. So that's how, you know, like I said, I'm still excited. Sometimes I sit and think about it, and I look back over the 30 years that I've been playing with the Heavenly Stars, drums with one group. I never jumped from group to group to group to group. Yeah. I never done that. No. I always put my heart in one group. When I was with the Heavenly Stars playing the drums, I put my whole heart into that. Me, Lance, my cousin, we stayed. Then, like I said, then when we got with this, but I got with Young Men for Christ, I put my all in. I just don't put my feelings in. I put my all in. You know, because what comes from the heart reaches the heart. And I love these guys so, man. And I realize that sometimes I might I could probably get a little aggressive because I see potential. I see, because I know I'm not going to be on here always. And if this group can continue to move forward with the knowledge that someone is giving them, how far do they think really can go? The Canton Spirituals have done it. Doc McKenzie have done it. These guys have served, made pathway for young groups that's coming up. So why not us? We can do the same thing.
Yeah.
We can do the same thing.
Y'all make sure that y'all listen to the senior of the group. It will help you and what have you and everything. Don't worry about what let's say this encouraging words to you. I've got 42 years with the Hallelujah Singers this year. 42. And I'm like, where did the time go? But don't worry about what people think and what have you. It was what God ordained, and there's nothing that you can do about when he ordained something. That's it. You know, I know how you can feel. I never expected for us to win an Emmy Award. It threw me off, completely off. You know, I pass by it every day when I look at it and say, is this really, especially the first week when I had to touch it and feel it and see, is this real? You know, how we get this. And when you least expect it, that's when God comes and shows up and shows out and grants you what you need. I wasn't looking for that. Like you all were not looking for what you got, you know, but when you just stay humble, that's it. Don't worry about them saying whatever they say. Pray for them. And even though, you know, they talking and you know that they done said it, still smile and go on, because forgive them, for they know not what they do. That's the word. Okay. Yeah. So that learn a forgiving spirit and what have you. And if they pray and stay together, like you guys say, pray and stay together and become in harmony, God will exalt them as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be something in here for God to keep exalting you all, because y'all don't never stay at home. Y'all always gone. You know what I'm saying? Gone. Always gone. And y'all always doing something else. So you know, we're not pulling down on nobody else's group and what have you, but just remain humble, remain touchable, where we can touch you. That's important. That's the audience. If the audience can still touch you, then that's a good thing for you. Because some people, you know, there are some people, you know, they get up there and the Lord, you know, the people, audience makes you, and they get up there and the head gets kind of big. And when we can't touch you anymore, that's when we have a problem, you know, because we don't want you to think that you're more than what we are because God elevated you to this position. You still got to eat and breathe the same way we have to do it. So just thank God for what he's done. And don't worry about no naysayers and what have you. Pray for them. Pray for those that despitefully use you. It doesn't make a difference, because guess what? When we leave this world, Stella ain't going with us. Dove ain't going with us. Grammy ain't going with us. Emmy ain't going with us. You know, we got to see God for our own self. That's the real reward we need to get. Okay. That's right. That's the reward you really want to get. You know, that's it. So haters come to make you strong. When they stop talking, that's when you worry. As long as they talking, you're doing all right. You know, you're doing all right. All right, then, y'all. I wish y'all the best of luck. I've enjoyed talking with y'all on this evening. And Lance, if you're watching, we missed you, man. But hurry up and get well, okay? Get well and what have you. And I thank God for protecting y'all as y'all travel during this pandemic, because I have not heard now one of you all have really just been sick like that. So I ask God to continue to keep blessing y'all, covering y'all in good health, that you all won't come and meet this pandemic and it makes you all sick and what have you. So if you ain't got your vaccine, I'm talking as Uncle Quint now. If you ain't got it, consider it, okay? Because I don't want you to be, I have a godson that is one of the scientists for the CDC in Atlanta, Georgia. And he say it hurts him when they have to go into the hospital rooms to hear young people that have that chance to get that shot and they don't go and get it. And when they don't go and get it, then they're asking them at that point, can you give it to me now? And they can't give it to them. They want to, but it won't do a world of good. So if you can, go on and get it. So when y'all go into these different places, that it might. They told us they didn't say we weren't gonna get it, but at least we can't put you on that machine. Okay, all right then. So that's what we want to keep y'all protective. Y'all do that, y'all grown, but y'all do that for Uncle Q because we want y'all to be around so y'all can represent us. Okay, do that. All right then. Those that don't have it, even under the sound of my voice, go get your vaccine. All right, go get it. All right then. All right then, that's it. I enjoyed y'all. I'm gonna play a little bit of this and we're gonna take it all home. Thank y'all for stopping by, and I wish y'all much success on this brand new single. If you don't have the single, everybody, I want you to go right now. It's available on all social media outlets. Mostly everybody go to iTunes, Apple, and Spotify. That's our black place we go to. So it is there. It is not available, they say, on hard copy. Someone has asked that. It's not hard copy. Are we expecting any hard copies to come probably soon, or you're just going to leave it for download and streaming?
We're gonna work on it. I'm gonna talk it over with Lavelle, see what he want to do. And like I said, if we have the hard copies available, we will be letting everybody know. So it's real soon. But right now, go download the CD, and you can enjoy it the same way if you had the hard copy.
That's right. Now y'all go and enjoy it. Okay, please go and get it. These young men work very hard to present us great gospel music.
I want to give a shout out to Tony Stanford, the one that produced it. And that's a talented young man. God has really blessed him. He put it together. He played the music on it. He sung on it. You can't find that nowhere in this. You can't find that here in a group that could do all that at one time. So I want to give a shout out to all my musicians: Tony Stanford, Alan Stanford, Lance Wilson, Josh Turntine, Aaron, my new guitar player. Man, it's wow. It was just like I said, these guys are really awesome, man. Wow. They are awesome. These are talented young musicians, man, in the city of Detroit that could play for anybody. Tony done been over the road. He done, he can play for anybody.
Very talented. Yeah. Hey, y'all, I want everybody, please, under the sound of my voice, if you're in Detroit or outside of Detroit and you're a quartet lover, even if you're not a quartet lover, like they are, you know what I'm saying? Go and support these young men. And also, they are also available for bookings. They are, Brother Lavelle Nero is their manager, and that's Alternative Management. And you can find them on Facebook and find Young Men for Christ, okay, on Facebook. And if you need them to come to your city, I'm sure that they will be more than willing and able and capable of coming. Only way they probably won't come is if they can't come because of something's going on major here, or they've got another booking. Other than that, they'll probably be there and help you praise God in fellowship and uplifting his name. All right there. I want to say good night to y'all. And Lavelle, thank you so much. I appreciate it and what have you. See you later on, Davion and Eric Sr., Eric Jr., and Jesse and Cardell and who else? I mean, everybody in here?
A lot of them.
And who? Y'all so mess. All right there. Listen, we going on out of here. I enjoyed y'all and what have you. I'm going back on here to play some more gospel music. You've heard the voices and the interview of the Stellar Award-winning Young Men for Christ right here on We Praise Radio. We're going to go back and listen to a little bit more of their brand new single, and it's called Saved and what? Sanctified. Come on, guys.
Yeah, righty.
Thank y'all. Hey.
Don't touch that dial. You're listening to Say Hallelu with Uncle Q.
That's right. You're listening to Say Hallelujah with Uncle Q right here on We Praise Radio. We're going to go on the northwest side of Detroit on Puritan and Strathmore and pick up the Craig Memorial Praise Team. It's called the Garment of Praise. Tony Mackey is in the lead of the Hallelujah Singers, y'all. Starting Tony! Detroit night, y'all. The wonderful sounds of the Craig Memorial Praise Team. Talking about the Garment of Praise right here on We Praise Radio. Gotta chime out of here, y'all. I've enjoyed being with you on this wonderful day. All right then, y'all. We're going out with Mary Colson, y'all. I'm going to be back here on Sunday. We'll finish what we left off at. Having some technical difficulties live, y'all. But I'm going to scoot on out anyway. And so I can find out what's going on. All right, then. This is Ernest and Lucille Weaver, baby's boy, from Birmingham, Alabama, by way of Zion City, now residing in the Motor City, saying to you, as I always say to you, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. It's nice to act saved, but it's more important that you be saved. Be saving, you're walking, you're talking, you're singing, you're giving, you're preaching, you're praying. Whatever the assignment that God has given you to do, be saved in it. Know that I love you and ain't nothing you can do about it. See you on Sunday, y'all. We're praying for the family of Sister Beverly Thomas, praying for her sisters and brother and her children, most of all, along with Lonnie Cunningham. That was his aunt, his mother's sister, who will be funeralized tomorrow morning. We'll be praying for the family. And for those of you that are bereaved in the hospital, we're praying for you too, right here from We Praise Radio. We love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. It's Mary P. Constant taking us on home. All right then, love ya. I betcha. I don't know what happened, everybody.